Hello and welcome to day 28 of 40 Days of God's Promises. Today in the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, beginning at verse 28 of this New King James, we find, "Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases their strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not grow weary. They shall walk and not faint." Here we have God's promise to renew us of physical, mental, and spiritual renewal that comes from God. And this renewal comes out of the fact that God is infinite. In verse 28, the word is that our God does not grow weary. He does not faint. We as finite beings must trust in the fact that because God is infinite, he has no limitations. He has no bounds. He's not bound by space or time or any other box. We can't place God in a box, but we ourselves, because we are infinite, because we are finite, because we are finite, we have limitations. There's only so far we can go. There's only so much we can do. And what the writer is trying to get over to us here is God will renew us out of his ability to do so. We should not rely on man, because man, we're all alike. We only have a certain amount of ability. We are all finite beings. So we should trust God and receive what we need from him. We have here this particular scripture tells us that even young people in their vitality, their vigor, their spunk, they grow weary. They need to rest. And in a 24-hour day, we're told that a third of that day should be spent in rest. We can rest, we can eat properly, we can hydrate ourselves, but still find that we are tired, we're worn. And that is a mental and a spiritual weariness. God is saying he can renew us. He can strengthen us if we will wait on him. And that wait simply means to trust God. If we'll trust God over man, God will do for us what man does not have the ability to do. He says we'll mount up with wings like eagles. And I'm reminded here, we don't have enough time in this short video to tell the story of this eagle who thought he was a chicken. It was because of the environment he was brought up in. He was brought up on a chicken farm, so he begins to think like a chicken and act like a chicken. But one day, a man comes along who sees this noble bird cooped up in a chicken pen, and he takes him out of that environment and places him in the proper environment, and the eagle recognizes who he is psychologically, and he begins to soar. Recognize there are some people in our lives who would prefer that we become chickens. Don't allow someone to put you in a box and make you a chicken. God is saying that if we'll trust in him, we can soar like eagles. We can live up to our true potential if we'll trust him, wait on him, and allow him to strengthen and renew us mentally, physically, and spiritually. There's my challenge. Don't allow anyone to make a chicken out of you. Soar like an eagle, and you'll find that because you're about your Father's business, you will not grow weary, you will not faint. You will continue and fight against every challenge with your trust in God, knowing that because he is infinite, he will give you what you need. He'll give you the strength, the endurance that is needed to live out this Christian life. Again, this is day 28 of 40 Days of God's Promises. The promise that God will renew us physically, mentally, and spiritually if we would trust in him. Trust in God, do his will, and allow him, because he is infinite, to fill you with his love, with his hope, his grace, his mercy, and his power. God bless you. Read 3 translations as we continue on this journey, 40 days of God's promises. And remember this promise: He will renew us physically, mentally, and spiritually. God bless you and have a wonderful day.